Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Monday to you. Welcome to Cheer Corner. I was freaking out a little bit this morning when I realized that we had no internet in this house. Gerard got mixed up by a week. Like, we had to decide. He's so organized, and he was on top of this months ago, and we decided we would move in the middle of October. Well, we delayed by a week, and the die was cast, and the internet went off starting today. So I'm hotspotting with my phone to my laptop, and hopefully this will work. So if it comes a little bit late, I'm sorry, but this card is worth waiting for. Let's take a look. It's a real cheer corner card this time. I'm going to be using the Wonderful Thoughts stamp set. Now take a good look at it. I made a bunch of cards for my display board at the St. Jacobs retreat. And yes, this one was so successful that there is going to be retreat number 2 at the end of September next year. So if you want to join, send me a message. Check out my pamperedstamper.com. No, the Pampered Stamper at stampin'up.net. Anyway, that's my Stampin' Up website. And it's on there as an event, so you can register. You don't have to pay yet, but you can register. Anyway, I was all set to make a beautiful Christmas card with you this morning, but I thought, oh goodness, we shouldn't be doing a Christmas card for Cheer Corner. So I had this beautiful paper. I do not have the stamp set to go with it. It's the paper's called Delightfully Floral, and I decided that I could just fussy cut out a flower. So I did a small one and a big one. This is the small one that I cut out, and I'm not sure where the big one went. So I might have to find that for you. Oh, here it is. Here's the big one. Look. So I could use that as a focal point, but I wanted to use the words from Wonderful Thoughts, and then I wanted to use a really neat technique with this paper. But I'm going to show the paper first, because this is an online exclusive. So don't miss out on the beautiful products that we have available only online. They're not in a catalog. They're not in the holiday catalog. They're not in the annual catalog. Stampin' Up! Will be adding more and more products to the online exclusives because it makes business sense. So I'm just going to show you this gorgeous paper, and then I'll show you the back side of it. And there's a story to this paper. This one is really delicate, but it's watercolored, and the artists at Stampin' Up! Have made this. They've hand painted this paper. So I love that because it makes me feel creative, because I don't think I could paint this way. And it's just a joy to use this pretty paper. So here we have it, and now we're going to check out the back side. Ready for me to flip? Here. So the back side is just a delicate watercolor that you could stamp. If you had the matching stamp set, you could stamp right on this paper. You can also stamp your sentiments on here, but it does give you a really rich looking image that you don't have to color. So I love that idea. I will be exploring that. I might still get this stamp set, to be honest with you. But they're just beautifully fresh colors, and you can use them all year long. So there you go. And you probably know that when you buy pattern paper, on the back, so here is the description. So it's number 162356 if you want to buy it. The links are always in my videos as well. And it tells you what colors go with it. So if you want to make a real easy card, Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock. So I chose to use Fresh Freesia and um, Berry Burst. Now the description for the sizes are in my Facebook post. Okay, so I'm using A4 cardstock, which is the measurements in Europe. So I'm not going to go over the measurements again because sometimes I get confused, but we will put this together. And then I use the stitched rectangle dies, and I use the dies that go with the Wonderful Thoughts. I have to say that stitched rectangles, that's a die set that I reach for time and time again. So if you don't have those, you could consider putting them in your starter kit, which is an amazing deal this month because of Stampin' Up's 35th anniversary. So what I'm going to do now is I cut 4 of these, and I'm going to kind of layer them like so, stagger them a little bit, like so. And I want to get the, I've got a funny nail. beautiful sunshine today. Pretty happy about that. We've had our fair share of rain here as well. Double rainbow yesterday that I didn't post a picture of, but I will. So I'm just laying these out so that I don't mess up. And what I'm going to do is I'll start with the top and the bottom, and then I'll put the other ones in between. And I'm also making sure that I'm not out of the range of the camera. Lots of things to think about when you're doing a video. What I want you to be thinking of right now is, who do you want to send this card to? Because Cheer Corner is all about the power of Happy Mail. Happy Mail is profound. People need connection. Even though COVID is over, some people, there's always loneliness in the world. There's always insecurity in the world. People need to know that they're loved. So send a card, make a card, send a card. And today, you don't even have to do that. You can just nominate someone to me, and I will send them a card. Anywhere in the world. But I do need to know why you want me to send this person a card, because I really do believe together we can change the world, one card at a time. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. I've been doing this now for 18 years. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? And I've had stories of relationships renewed and restored because of a card sent from one of my classes. And I kid you not, between parents and children, between siblings, don't underestimate it. So now I have this flower, and I stamped the "So Happy You Are My Person." This reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. I don't remember the names of the characters anymore. Meredith, that's it. Meredith had a good friend. Oh, goodness. The actress is Sandra Oh, and I never know actresses' names. And they called each other their person. So, yeah. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to find some dimensionals. Okay, I found my little mini dimensionals, which is great. And we're just going to put a few on here. I couldn't find my big ones, and I don't feel like cutting a strip, although that's being pretty lazy, isn't it? Let me find my scissors here, and then I'm just going to cut a strip from the side of my dimensionals. And here we go. Come on, Jackie. There we go. I'm going to be cheap. I'm going to cut this one in half. And that's going to go right here on the end. This one's going to go on this end. So now we have some good stability. And then we're going to just peel off these little bits. There. I don't know, are you one of the type of person that takes all these little pieces and puts them into your garbage can right away? Or do you, like me, and you just drop them where they go, fall where they may? It's like the peanuts on the barroom floor. Now here, you know what? I don't want to do all these little minis, so I'm just going to cut some bigger pieces off the side. Here. And I'm just going to do this. And that will have to do. And I'm going to tuck that one a little bit off the edge. And then this is going to go. And you know what? I don't need this piece here because I need that part to go on flat. So I'm taking that off. I should put a little bit of liquid adhesive on here so that it actually does stick. There. And then this is going to go over top of the flower. There. So happy that you're my person. And now for the inside of the card. Now, isn't that just so pretty? You could add some gems if you wanted to, but you don't have to. There, that's better. Press down. For the inside of the card, we are going to use this pretty patterned paper. I'm just going to chop it up. Okay, so I'm going to go to 10 centimeters. You will go to 4 inches. 10 centimeters by 14.435, something like that. There. then we're going to put this in the inside of the card. And that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Oh, I should have done it longer. See? I don't know what I did wrong. I mess up the measurements more often, but maybe that will be an embellishment opportunity. I just dug out the new paper. It's also an online exclusive, and it's gold and silver adhesive backed glimmer paper. So watch, I'm just going to go up a little bit near the top. And then, look, we're going to trim this down to 10 centimeters. And then, I haven't done this yet, so I don't know how well it's going to work. Get the adhesive backing off. I should find my pokey tool, but I don't know where it is. There we go. That wasn't too bad. See? And then you have a sticker right away. And look how nice that's going to be. Right along the bottom edge, just to pretty it up. How nice is that? No adhesive, just a sticker. And then, if you don't want to write a lot, you could just put this whole gigantic flower on this side. Dear so-and-so, a little note. You can also tuck in a note. So I'm going to do that. Look, I cut through here, so I bandaged that up a little bit so it wouldn't fall apart. But I wanted to have that white space in between the stem right here, but I didn't want to use an X-Acto knife, so I cut right along between the leaf and the flower, and then I cut this little part in, and then I did the little surgical tape. It's just tear and tape, but it sounds better when I say surgical tape. There. How pretty is that? There, go down. All right, so make sure you nominate someone for Cheer Corner. And thank you so much for joining me today. Please share my video, and in the comments, let me know where you're from. It's always so nice for me and for everyone else to see who's watching and where they're from. And if you're looking for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in either Canada or in Europe, I would love to be your person. If when the video goes up on YouTube, you can click on the links to shop with me. Otherwise, message me and I will make it easy for you. Okay, you will get a free PDF tutorial bundle as a thank you. I do that for all my customers. And if you really want to save money and get your own discount, then consider joining my team and get ready to have some fun and to learn a lot, both creatively and business-wise, if that's what you want. Anyway, have a super day, and don't forget to nominate someone. Bye.